Well, the Game Awards is nearly upon us. Nominees have been announced, votes are going in, and I, for one, have really started enjoying this annual tradition of the Game Awards. Of course, I have nitpicks with it. Of course, there are things that are shown that I sit back and wonder who the heck approved this. This does not appeal to very many people. But overall, I think the event does a great job of highlighting the medium of video games for the year, celebrating the achievements that have been made both by AAA developers and smaller indie developers who are trying to dip their toes into the games industry. But beyond the recognition and awards themselves for the achievements made the previous year, the Game Awards also does a great job at setting the tone for the following years of video games. It announces new games, it provides updates for games that we've already known about in their middle stages of marketing. And so with that said, I'd like to go through 5 projects that have been confirmed by studios that I would like to see updates for at the Game Awards 2022. The first one that I want to get off my chest is Spider-Man 2. We've been hearing about this rumored state of play from PlayStation that is going to reveal Spider-Man 2 gameplay for like 6 months now. I really want to see gameplay for this. I don't know if they are going to want to show it at the Game Awards or if they are going to do a separate Sony event where they will show more of it, but nonetheless, I would really like to see some Spider-Man 2 gameplay before the end of the year. Now, even if that does not end up happening, Insomniac has confirmed that the game is still slated for 2023, so there is not need to despair. If we do not see it by the end of 2022, we will most likely be seeing it very soon, but that would be a perfect way to end the year. That could be my Christmas present from Insomniac. If you guys are listening, come on, please. Game Awards, fingers crossed. And I guess at number 4, I'll put the other superhero project that I would like to see here, which is Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Now, I, like many people, am anxious to see what's going to happen with Wolverine, what's going to happen with Wonder Woman. There are other superhero projects that I think people are also anxious to see, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is an interesting case in that it actually appeared at the previous Game Awards, and it's a game that was delayed from this year to next year, and so seeing an update, seeing a little bit more gameplay would be fantastic. And for anyone who doesn't know, 2 of the head guys, the 2 co-founders of Rocksteady, have actually stepped down. They will be leaving at the end of the year, and so maybe they could highlight Rocksteady as a whole at the Game Awards. Maybe Sefton Hill and Jamie Walker, the 2 guys who left, could appear and give a little speech about Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, and kind of provide that big final update for the game before announcing the release date, and sort of handing Rocksteady as a whole off to the new owners of the company and the 2 people who are now managing it. It would just be a really great farewell for them and a really great update for Suicide Squad. The other games will have their time to shine, but I really do think that Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League should be the next big superhero game after Gotham Knights from DC. At number 3, I'm going to put BioShock 4. They confirmed BioShock 4 in late 2019. It has been 3 years. I would love to see a reveal trailer. I'd love to see the environment that they've chosen. Ken Levine, who is the director of BioShock and BioShock Infinite, has stepped down from the BioShock games, so this is the first BioShock game since BioShock 2 that will be helmed by a new studio, Cloud Chamber, which was organized to develop BioShock games. And with the recent confirmation that a BioShock film is in development at Netflix, it could be an interesting time to almost cross-promote those 2 projects and show us the updates on the BioShock franchise, since it's kind of been in limbo since BioShock Infinite in 2013. I'm personally a huge fan of BioShock. It's my favorite gaming franchise of all time, so I am understandably very anxious to see what they do with it. Similarly, I'm a huge fan of the Prince of Persia games, and with the recent, well, that's a total lie. The new announcement of the game, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time Remake, which is a remake of the classic 2003 game, which was originally slated for 2020, was announced in 2020, and has been pushed back. It's switched studios, and so I'm sure it's going to look completely different the next time we see it. And hey, why not show it at the Game Awards? I think Ubisoft has shown off a lot of Assassin's Creed recently, and a little bit of Prince of Persia would be a nice palate cleanser. If they go ahead and show off their Splinter Cell remake, which they've also confirmed instead, that would be fine too. Bring back Sam Fisher, I'd be totally happy with that. But I would be interested to see the changes that are being made to Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time remake. And finally, at number 1, the last project that I'd like to see get an update at the Game Awards is Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I think that the Star Wars franchise right now is in an interesting kind of limbo where the Skywalker saga has ended, that main franchise seems to be over in the films, the TV shows on Disney Plus seem to be getting middling reviews from fans and critics, and the one Star Wars property that was pretty much universally loved by most people was Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Knowing that there's a sequel in development, I think makes people really anxious to see what it's going to look like, considering especially that this is going to be a next generation title, and seeing these lightsaber duels on next generation hardware, I personally think is going to be very exciting. So that's my list. Please be sure to leave yours in the comments section below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And I do just want to make it very clear here that I'm just going off of my personal wish list. These aren't games that are confirmed to show up at the Game Awards, and I do not expect all of them to. In fact, I think we'll be lucky if we get 1 or 2 of them, but that is my wish list. Do not take this as anything more than speculation. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you all in the next one.